It's not. Wait. Sorry. Hi, everybody. I am having we forgot to press live.
Did you press story?
Yes.
Nice. Do you need to make yourself bigger?
I
Smaller?
don't think so. Hi, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Priya Mohan. I am the owner of Sorry Not Sorry here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And my favorite thing to do on a long weekend Friday, believe it or not, is play dress up with you guys and try on some incredible silk clothing that, not gonna lie, is going to bring me joy this weekend when we are all together with family and chaos will ensue, and I will spend my time looking at my silks and thinking calm and happy thoughts. So we're going to get into that calm and happy thoughts mood today with a focus on the color blue. So a lot of our customers ask, can you get more blue pieces in? We really like blue. Blue is so beautiful. We agree. Blue is beautiful. We have a really hard time finding blue, however. We get lots of shades of teal, not so many shades of blue. And I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. Thanks for joining, everyone.
Oh, that was the issue, right?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Do you also mind moving the rack a bit more this way?
Yep. So,
thank you.
There. The reason we don't get a lot of blue is because, as most of you know, our clothing, which is size inclusive and age inclusive and great for travel, and you can wash it in a hotel bathroom sink, our clothing is made out of upcycled, vintage, pure silk saris. So every piece of clothing that you see me try on that's made of silk today formerly lived a life as a sari on a woman in India who was probably doing the exact same things on a day-to-day basis that you're doing. Dressing up, going out to dinner, meeting family, going to kids' music recitals, all the things that we do as women. Women in India were wearing these fabrics as saris, doing those things. And then we source those saris, we cut them into styles that are maybe a little easier to wear in a North American climate.
And lifestyle.
So you can like throw your winter coat over them and not have your sari drag on the bottom. And that are made so that as your body changes, which it will change, because if you're a woman, your body is changing.
Darn!
So where was I headed with this? Blue. The theme was blue. So the thing is, blue is not a color that a lot of women in India wear. So unlike here, where you can always find blue things, it's hard for us to source blue. And today, just because we just released a sneak peek last Sunday, we still have a good selection of blue left. And we thought we'd take this opportunity to show you some blue and play dress up with you on Friday before a lovely long weekend. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all.
There's lots of comments.
Can't wait to
Margaret
hear.
says, Happy Friday, Fashion Blues. Bethany says, she sends a little hey emoji. Hey, Bethany. And Amy says, Happy Friday, lovelies. Watching from YouTube so my phone can charge.
Oh, nice. I'll show you this fabric in the meantime.
This one I think is screaming soccer practice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Soccer practice you wish
Parent
you didn't
teacher
have to
conference.
go to,
yeah.
but you just want to bring your best self to soccer practice.
Yeah. Cheryl says, yay, blue. Oh, this is distracting the other team. Because you're so shiny.
That's right. You're doing this.
Yes. Look
behind the goal.
Yeah. Don't get the goal. Michelle says, happy Friday. Amy says, doing all the same things and looking fabulous and colorful while doing it. Amy says, that silver border is amazing.
It's amazing.
And Heather says, peaceful, calming blue. Love navy.
Yes.
Sabina says, happy Color Therapy Friday with Sorry Not Sorry. Happy Color Therapy Friday as well, Sabina.
So nice to see you guys. Thank you for spending your Friday with us again.
Jane says, hi, happy Friday. Morak says, happy beautiful silk Friday. Andrea says, happy Friday. Sabina says, loving all the shades of blue. And
So
Morak says, that versatile vest is divine.
It is truly divine.
Divine.
So it is a Georgette silk, and it's shibori dyed.
Yes, it's shibori.
Shibori dyed, no bondage, except for the fabric, which is bound.
Bound.
Okay. Whoa. So yeah, it's a shibori dye. So probably the whole thing was bleached and then re-dyed to this fabulous shade of it's somewhere between a sky blue and a Tiffany blue. It does have some green in it, but it's not a full-on teal. And then down here, this is like different shades of pinky, like if a brown was whitened so much that it almost looked pink. That's what color.
Like a skin color.
Yeah, it's kind of like a buff skin color.
Flesh tone.
And then the border, which does look silver, is actually a combination of blue thread and white sequins. So let me see if we can share that.
Marilyn says, hello, lovelies. You look fabulous, Priya.
Thank you.
And Michelle says, I have the matching boxy baby
I
doll.
know you do. You posted a picture on the swap and sell, and I'm like, that looks amazing.
And Jane says, I love blue.
You know what? A lot of ladies do. I am moving into my blue era. I started with the reds and the oranges, the colors I was most comfortable with the occasional pop of blue. And I just received my time pants today. Very excited.
Very nice.
I'm definitely moving into my blue era. This top, by the way, guys, this is from like 4 seasons ago. The color was Mill Pond. And we still have one in a very small size. This is a small. As we know, in Bryn Walker, I am usually a medium in the tops, but I am able to wear this in a small. So we should check what's.
I think that one's an extra small, but I honestly give that to Corey and Gail when they come in, and they're totally fine with it.
So I think if you normally wear a small, you could definitely wear the extra small in Bryn Walker. If you're normally a medium, you could probably wear the extra small, especially if you're going to wear it underneath. So if you got the time pants and you're looking for the perfect match, guys, it is literally the perfect match. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, I brought a lot of my blue things too, because I thought we would have some fun with underpinnings today. So I brought something that you would have had to pre-order from seasons ago, and then I also pulled out some things that we currently have in store in shades of blue or teal. So what I brought from home, just to show you, and we still have this one in store. These are the Jamie pants, and Carolyn, thank you for confirming what I said. She sent me a message. She bought these when I said that they feel like velvet, and she concurred. They do feel like velvet. So if you have not bought yourself a pair of velvety Jamie pants, even just to treat yourself with, you should. It is money well spent. You will use them again and again and again. They're like a present to you. So these are some of my shades of blue that I already had in my closet, and I thought I would share them with you so we could have a look at some blues from the past. So this one is Lysianthus.
The blue of Christmas past.
The blues of Christmas past. This is Lysianthus. This is Isola. This is Thyme. And then I'm going to show you the other shades of blue just so you know we have them in case you want me to try to match things up. So I pulled, we ordered Thyme, right, for the store?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I know what's going on here. Yeah. Okay. So if I'm going to just digress for a minute, the orders for the fall linens are over. They're starting to come in. You should have received a notification. The ones that were supposed to arrive in October have arrived, and we've been shipping them out. There's still another shipment that's coming in November and another one in December. Because they were so popular, we decided to order some of the colors for in-store. So if you haven't purchased yet, you can still buy certain colors in advance of them arriving into our store. And the colors that we got for in-store, so you'll be able to go on the website and purchase them, are vinaigrette. So if you are kicking yourself for not having gotten vinaigrette, I think we have 5 pairs of vinaigrette on their way in. We got more dandelion.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we got more dandelion because everybody loved it. So if you wanted to order a dandelion, you can. And if Thyme was the one that got away, we did order some Thyme. There's not many, there's like 5, but you can order those in advance. And then when they arrive in store in December, we can get them to you. And it's actually at the point now, we were just talking to Bryn Walker today, and we said, oh, is it possible to get like just one more pair? And they're like, no. All of fall production is officially over. They're out of fabric. It's whatever has been ordered is being made, and that's it. We really have drawn it right to the final deadline. And Uni, sorry, I forgot to tell you. So when we placed our first in-store order way months ago, we ordered Uni and Nightshade and Echo and Dandelion and Black, I think. So they forgot to send us 3 of the Uni and 3 of the Echo. So those 6 pairs are coming in. And what I did is I just put them online. So if you know that that's a color you wanted, we do have like a small, medium, large, and a small, medium, large in both of those coming in. So don't let Uni or Echo be the one that got away. Echo is that kind of dark gray. Anything that I need to respond to? I feel like I've talked a lot already.
There's a couple comments if you
Okay.
want to take a second. So
Okay.
Marilyn said, I was in earlier today and I got so wrapped up in getting my Ziska beads and I left my parcel from the sneak peek.
We found it.
Yeah.
We found it. I said, we figured out it was yours. And then I put a message in the group chat. I said, we think that Marilyn left her bag here. So it is back in the pickup section.
And Jane says, I love blue. And Carolyn says, yes, those Jamie pants are awesome. They're velvet. And Carolyn said, and so comfy.
So comfy.
And Jane said, I had ordered uni in XL. I'm still waiting.
So we do still have a shipment. So we've received our October shipment, but we still have November that is coming in and December that's coming in. So you really do have to check when you ordered. And I do believe that if you go onto your invoice and you click on the product, I didn't remove them from the website because I wanted you to be able to see what the order dates were. So you can figure out when you ordered and when it's coming in. But I really do think if you ordered for October pickup, you've already been informed or it's already been shipped because there's nothing left back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was one that didn't come in. There was one time, but we have figured out how to deal with that. So we're all good. And Jane, no, not Jane.
Jane had asked the question.
Yes, it wasn't Jane who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of scuba diving, friends with Gaelic Corey, principal.
Judy? No, Judy doesn't scuba dive.
I think it is Judy.
Is it Judy?
It's Judy.
Oh, Judy scuba dives?
Yeah, Judy scuba dives.
Okay.
She restores coral reefs.
Okay.
So, Judy, I know that there was a pair of pants you wanted in the Echo, and we were supposed to get them this time. They did not arrive, but we still know that those are yours, and they should be arriving. So we won't sell those out from under you. Okay, so other colors, if you were interested, because I know we all want to compare colors. This is Orta. This is how Orta compares to this
Isola.
This is how Orta compares to Isola. This is Night Shadow, also one of our winter linens. This is how it compares to Lysianthus, and that is Isola.
Morag scuba dives, LOL.
Oh, yeah,
good for you, Morag.
Okay, this is Astra. You can see it's a navy blue. That's how it looks compared to those. This is Time, and this is Time. And you can see that the swatch is ever so slightly lighter.
Yeah.
Not by much, but a little bit. Okay, now, spring colors. It is still possible to order spring colors. The first order goes in on October 18th, and that is for arrival in January. And we aren't just doing the Casba pants. We're doing Casba pants, Huxley tanks, Fran tops, and Ella pants. So 4 different styles. There's a little video there that will help you kind of pick what you want, but we only carry Casba in store, but we know other people like these styles, so we order them for you that way. Anything else you guys need to know about that? So many details. Okay, this one, Demoiselle. If you were wondering, this is Demoiselle on.
Wow, it's really similar.
It's so similar. And which kind of makes sense if you think about it, because this and this were the same season, right? And now they've got this and this coming out 5 years later. So yeah, I would say Demoiselle and Isola are super, super close. This is just darker and more blue. This is also a summer color. This one is one that you can order now. This is Stargaze. It is just a true navy blue. This is another summer color you can order in blue. This one is called Estero, and it is a very crisp, clean blue, like a very blue sky. Really crisp, not muted whatsoever. Like a lovely, true sky blue. And then this is Shefali's favorite color, the one that we're all going to think got away if we didn't buy it, Taraka.
Yes, it is.
So I have introduced you to all of our blue linens.
Blue greens.
Bluey greens, blue teals greens. I would consider this a teal though too. Or is it a green? Like I would think it's a teal.
I would call it a teal.
Yeah.
Or sorry, not teal. I'd call it a green.
You'd call this a green?
Yeah, because it's more pistachio than it is teal.
Or spearmint?
Yeah, it's very spearmint.
Maybe spearmint.
But it's definitely more green than blue.
Definitely more green than blue.
Yeah.
I see a long comment there.
Yeah, it's Jamie said, oh, so actually Morag said, hang on to my pants. I'm not sure when I'll be back in the country. Jamie said, road trip Morag. My sons want to go to LOL.
Oh, that'll be so
We'd love to see your sons again, Jamie.
Yeah.
And Morag said, for sure. And Jacqueline Webster said, hey, Jacqueline, she said, I ordered the blue and orange cardigan and waterfall top and was wondering if Demoiselle LaCroix would go with them.
Okay. I can definitely check, but do we have the order here still?
I'm not sure. Let me check, Jacqueline.
Yeah, I'm happy to match them for you if we still have them or if they have shipped.
Yeah,
The
maybe.
ladies were super busy this week.
Yeah. Jane said, I ordered the uni on August 1st. So August is in.
You'll have to go in and find uni.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
and
find
then see
uni right now.
If she ordered on August 1st, then maybe it is here.
Are you sure it's not in the pickup section? We're checking. And then Orta, September 12th.
Somebody would have contacted.
August is for the November shipment, so it's probably in that one coming. And September is in December shipment.
There is a Jane local pickup, 2 pieces. It may be here. Can we Shefali, can you text that to me and we'll get back to her?
No, it actually says that the August order is supposed to come in November.
Okay. So that's why August order comes in.
Oh, you didn't hear anything I said?
No, because I was rustling boxes and stressing out because we misplaced pants. That is my nightmare. That's other people have nightmares about monsters. I have nightmares about
pants. That's okay.
Pants. Yeah.
And Julie says, "Hello, ladies." Yeah, and Morag also said it's minty. I agree. It is minty.
It is minty. Okay, so that is underpinning one. So I also brought out some other underpinnings that are kind of fun. I did not realize that this one's called Violet. I did not realize how well Violet goes with Lisianthus. How cute is that?
Really cute.
Really cute, right? And then we also got.
I have no regrets about being an advocate for Violet. And Margaret asked, did you find your Ziska beads yet, Priya?
I have not. And honestly, not a day goes by where I don't have a aha moment and then go running into a closet, into a little cubby and say, I must have put it here. Today, I went into my closet where I keep my purses and I saw like a reusable shopping bag. And I'm like, what if it's in there? And I go into there and isn't it filled with shopping bags? And I'm like throwing them out one at a time and then squishing them to see if there's any beads in them. So I can assure you, they are not in the shopping bag in my closet. I ruled that out today. They'll show up.
You'll find everything. You'll find everything but the beads.
Seriously. And we did place another Ziska order because I'm kind of in love with Ziska now. We have it coming in about 6 weeks. I'll get it up on the website soon. They have a whole new collection and they are yummy. I didn't get new beads because I have to make sure with the beads that I get the ones with the smaller holes. And I've already ordered from the winter collection for the smaller holes. That's what we already have. But in terms of necklaces and earrings, oh my God, they are beautiful. Like just crazy, crazy beautiful. I spent way too much money buying them. It was almost like I was having my own little shopping moment. I'm like, I'll take this one and this one and this one and 3 of this one and this one and this one and this one. So I can't wait till I get to show them to you because it's going to be kind of fun.
Exciting.
They're really pretty. So pretty. Did you see them? I posted them in the group chat.
No, I haven't had time yet. I'll take a look.
So busy. Yeah. Yeah, but I'll get them online soon. I'm just waiting for them to confirm my order. And then we can all just rule over them, even if it's just from afar. You can just look at them and say, wouldn't it be nice? Like, you know, the Prue necklace? Mm-hmm. They have the Prue necklace in black and white.
Oh.
Right? So, like,
that's going to be pendant. Really nice.
A 3-bead necklace. They have also, I think, they have a 3-bead, they have a 1-bead, they have one that's like a gold pendant, one that's a silver pendant, one that's like a choker, and then has just like it's almost like a
oh, I see them. Oh, and they have the cords in different colors now.
Again, I got cords in different colors. I got red cords, teal cords, and black. And then we will continue to grow our little supply because it is a little change.
Ooh.
Right?
Wow.
Can you share that with them? Oh no, the prices are prices.
Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave
it.
Yeah.
But guys, too good. Okay,
yeah,
so this is navy. If you're looking for navy, we don't have navy pants though. These are the jazz tank and the jazz top. This is the teal in the jazz tank, ritzy tank in indigo. I think we call it indigo. And then this is night shadow, right? So I know we're spending a lot of time on underpinnings, ladies. I see it. I know it.
Morag said, I found some vintage Ziska beads on eBay.
Oh, too cool. That would be so cool and fun. It's like a little treasure hunt. And then we also have this really cool jumpsuit in navy blue, if you are a blue fan, and this really pretty Martha dress. Did you end up getting the Martha dress?
I didn't get the Martha dress. I got the lanai, yeah.
So this is super cute. It's made out of the bamboo cotton and it's blue, very A-line, has pockets. And then if you are more of a jumpsuit person, this is also made in the bamboo linen and fits like a dream. I think I wore this recently, didn't I? I did. I remember doing a live or something. So that's all the blue and green, ladies. That's it. That's it. That's all. Now we play.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. So things that go with time. Yes. No.
That's cute.
Would you pair it? I would.
I like it with time. Actually, it's the right tone for time.
I would probably pair this. Lisianthus?
I think that's very summery, but I feel like if you want to make it more fall, you should pair it with time.
It works, right?
You have a really great pop of. You know what I see more is the green, like that big Tarocco stripe. I see more.
Yeah, the Tarocco stripe. This one.
Yeah,
or this one, which is more like the leaf green.
That's a leafy. That's like a mossy green. I feel like it's that cool green color. Yeah,
it is such a beautiful piece. I bet you anything it would go with uni as well. Or so many ideas just passed through my head. So on the one hand, I was thinking uni, which is like the fall tone right there. But it could also go really well from this season if you haven't, or if you wanted to order.
To do koi.
That's koi.
Only blues.
I know. Only blues, everybody. But yes, so this has blue in it, guys. But this is the kind of piece that I would buy for my own collection because I'm always drawn to pieces where I can think of lots of different ways to style it, like pull out different colors and kind of change the look entirely. And this is one of those pieces because it has so many colors in it that I know are already in my closet.
But I would argue that the majority color of this piece is not blue.
Oh. What would you say is the majority color?
I think the majority color is orange.
Visually, it's orange.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
Mathematically, I didn't.
No, mathematically, it's not, right? But yeah. I do think if I look at a piece like this, it's not leaning one way or another. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think, though, if you were to pair it with a blue, it would look...
Oh, yeah.
You'd definitely see more.
It'd be bluified. It would. Koi for sure, yeah. And Morag said, I'll post them in the swap group. And then she said no. I'm assuming you know why she said no? That's okay. You should try that poncho that I gave you with the crocheted hem. It's more to your right. To your right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Ooh,
yeah, right? Keep going.
How far?
That one right there.
Oh, that's beautiful. But I don't know that I'd wear this with time.
I think it works really well with time it's actually a very monochromatic look.
Well, actually, you know what makes it work with time is this hem, like this little floral border on it is actually time. So this is a poncho. The silk is extraordinarily soft. This is like draping yourself in velvet. So it has a trim on it, and that trim is actually a deeper shade of time. It's kind of a bluey gray green. You see right there.
And then how would you jazz it up with a necklace?
How would I? Well, see, we've only brought blue necklaces.
There's no other choice.
It's like I would pair it with a blue necklace.
Really? So astute of you.
Thank you.
Cute.
Honestly, these necklaces just seem to work with everything because they're just like a fun little pop of color and a little bit of shine. Like just like when you're decorating your house, how you want to have some matte surfaces and some reflective surfaces. That's what you get with these necklaces. You get all the matte of the linen and the silk,
and then you have a texture.
Shine.
Yeah.
Of that.
Heather says, Morag says, it's green. That captain was green. And Heather says, I like to buy 100 silks and just wear them the same way all the time. And Morag says, nope, was so far back, I just don't remember what the nope was about.
That is so my life. So my life. It's great, though. It's really hard to hold a grudge and stuff if you can't remember.
True. Very, very true.
So I think this would have been better with
as a chain magnet.
As a chain magnet. But I am confident there's something I could do with these, which are aquamarine or turquoise faceted magnets. I guess you would have to do one of these. Mm-hmm. Ooh, pretty.
So shiny.
Very shiny. I'd have to do something a little more creative, but I do like that shine right there.
You know what you could do?
Nice.
You could take the poncho, pleat it up like this, and add it to the top here, like a military jacket with a button. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Colonel.
Okay.
Colonel Priya.
I saw this thing on Instagram. It was like an Indian sari. Oh, that's cute. That actually kind of looks adorable. So it was an Indian sari blouse, but it had been created so that you put it over your head this way, and then there's a string that ties the front, and then another string that ties the back. So it's like a one size fits all.
Yeah, that's
cute.
cool.
It's a good idea. Yeah, this one is buttery soft. If you are someone like Carrie who's always looking for the buttery ones, this one is. Is there anything else before I switch out of time?
You know, I was thinking if you keep going more left, that high-low would be nice with time. Not that one, the one after it.
Not this one?
No, I think it's too...
Tarocco?
It's too Tarocco and it's too navy. You want something with a bit more gray in it, and I feel like the other one, even though it's got purple flowers, it's a lot grayer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, time really does seem to work as a gray as well, doesn't it? Beautiful border on this, guys. So it is actually an applique border, and yeah, so this whole piece, can they both see me?
Mm-hmm.
From here to here, that is all appliqued onto the sari, and this piece is the piece that has the embroidery, and on the back you can see right here where the edge of it is. So that could have been from the original sari. Normally that's what they do in India, is if a sari comes with a border, they'll take the border off, build the piece, and then reattach the border. Which is so much work. It's like invisible work, right?
Yeah.
You don't even realize that that's something they're doing for us.
Morag said, I did a 7-mile hike today and then I worked on mugs the whole rest of the day. I am brain dead.
Oh,
Morag.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we had quite the conversation before the live.
We did. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over this cold, so there's a lot of throat clearing, but I'm so much better. Excuse me. Yes, what we were talking about was... Okay, so as we know, we are entering festive season. So
family season.
Family season. We have Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. We have Diwali, Navratri. We are entering festival season. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got something they're celebrating with family.
Hanukkah.
Shefali and I, Hanukkah. Shefali and I were talking about some of the experiences we've had at family get-togethers where... So this is, and I said, we should ask the ladies how they deal with it. But if you're having a meal or you're having people over, and when there's somebody there who is just obsessing about calories while everybody's trying to eat, or having this really negative conversation about somebody else's body shape or size while you guys are all sitting there trying to eat, how do you shut that down in a way that doesn't ruin the flow of the evening? Because this has actually come up twice for me lately, where people have told me, oh yeah, we're getting together and so this is all they ever talk about, and don't they realize that there are people in the room who've gone through eating disorders, and I don't know how to shut that down. And then Shefali was telling me about things that she's heard and how hypocritical some of these ladies are, where they're judging every single body part that's coming around them without looking down and saying, oh wait, I too have a body. So yeah, Shefali, did you want to share anything?
Yeah, I think I was kind of telling Priya about how it's always about making yourself feel better because you said the insulting thing, so you can laugh about it. So even if you don't have the perfect body, you at least made the joke. So you're kind of in on it, right? You're not the scapegoat that everyone makes fun of.
Oh, is that what so you think that people who start picking on other people's bodies is to try to say, look over there, don't look at me?
Yeah. I think that's a part of it for sure.
What are the ladies saying?
And Michelle said, I had my right knee replaced yesterday. I am enjoying this in a bit of a doped up stupor, which I absolutely love.
Yes. This is definitely more of a teal as well.
Yeah. And
do the ladies have advice?
Heather calls it Festivus, which is good.
Just for the rest of us.
Yes. And Jamie says, depends on the person. Either I've been dip it, or either I bean dip it, or I say, I'm happy with how I am right now. Martin says, look who is calling the kettle black.
Seriously, how many times does that happen?
Yeah. And Jamie said, I have to shut down grandmothers a lot who always seem to think they should comment on how much people are eating. Yeah, it's always the older generation of women.
That's what we were saying too, is they somehow, older women have come to define acceptability through their body shape. And Shefali was saying, like, somebody just needs to tell all of these women, you're perfect. It's great. You're great. And get them to change the subject. But it is, it's hard. And I feel like it's now more than ever with all the crazy in the world and all of these family things happening. Like, if there is a strategy to avoid the crazy, like I said to Shefali, I'm like, there's always gray rocking where you just kind of sit there and you dissociate and you just, nothing goes in, nothing goes out.
Yeah.
Sometimes a glass of wine helps. But yeah, like, because there's not much you can do when somebody goes off the rails at a family thing.
And maybe you should do the vest that's right beside it. Yeah.
Even with teal.
Yeah, totally.
Interesting.
There's a bit of time in this piece.
It is a little bit of time, yeah. Guys, the time is right there in the flowers.
Morag said, I'm now the matriarch of the family. My people are kind because that is how I raised them.
Oh, that's
good for you, Morag.
And I can definitely say that for my immediate family as well. I think it's once we get into the extendeds. And often I find it's not that anybody is particularly mean or cruel. I think that people, especially when they get back together with their families, they revert back to more childlike behaviors when they have forgotten what it is to be a little bit more sensitive or thoughtful. This is really pretty. I did not notice at all that it had tongue in it.
I know you were rejecting it so much because I was like, yeah, Priya, look good together. And she was like, no.
Like, that's so blue. No, it's beautiful together.
Right, it's really
would not have thought at all. But you're looking over here with the bead.
Definitely a bead.
This one?
Yeah.
So we are going to be moving for the next set of beads, taking the price tags and putting them onto here, a little further away from the bead. And apparently these come off. Did you know that, Shefali? Did you
I
part of that conversation?
No.
So apparently we can take these off because Rachel did it.
And Jane says, I'm a bit blunt, so I would likely say something not very politically correct.
Yeah.
And Lorena said, be like a turkey and stuff it. And that's a good one. And Jamie says, bean dipping is kind of like gray rocking. It's abruptly changing the topic, as in, have you tried the bean dip?
Oh, is that what that means? Yeah, that I think I definitely need. Oh, that's beautiful together. I definitely need more skills like that of bean dipping. I sometimes, so you know what Mira does? Mira's got a really good thing. Whenever she hears crazy at a family get together, she just finds somebody else in the room who also clocked it as crazy, and she tries to catch their eye, and then the two people just look at each other for a second, and she goes, okay, we both know that that's crazy. Now we can just move on. As long as there's at least one
person to acknowledge it. Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd feel like you were literally in the asylum.
And Amy said, shutting down body talk is so rough. I don't have any smooth advice, unfortunately, but it's interesting you feel like it's appropriate to comment on someone else's body like that.
Seriously.
And Michelle says, I like that, Amy. And Amy says, or the early 2000s called, they said your view is outdated. True that. And Anita said, I've adopted Mel Robbins, let them, and I just look at them with a blank stare.
Yeah. And this is where it's always, and I find that this for me is a real sticking point. I don't mind. I tend to see myself in the role of a protector. I don't know why. Everybody is definitely doing fine without me. This is all in my head that I need to protect people.
Is something going on with the camera?
I either see the top of my head or my feet, one or the other.
Okay, I'll adjust it. I think you're just moving it too much.
Like I will sit there and dissociate if it's just me, and I'll be like singing songs in my head, doing whatever. But when there are kids in the room or younger people, I feel like it's my job to set an example of how this should be treated and that I'm not. So what I've taken to doing is after the fact, taking a person aside and saying, hey, remember when that crazy was happening? I just want you to know, I did think it was crazy. Just if you also thought it was crazy, you're not alone. But yeah, like it's that need for me to kind of say, I will stand up for the underdogs in the room, the people who are voiceless. And boy, that's a lot of work.
You know what? I think it's a very honorable thing because it's something that is innate. I don't think you can help standing up for people that you see are struggling or are not able to do something on their own.
Where's the blue in this? This is clearly green. Oh, I guess we've got some teal.
Yeah. This was a controversial baby doll choice.
It's definitely the wrong color for this.
Yeah.
This is clearly green. That's clearly like great.
And then Morag said, I'm still the oldest surviving woman. My family has certainly shrunk, but I have to say my extended family are also thoughtful and kind. And Jamie said, Morag, that's a nice thing about raising kids. You created a whole lot of wonderful people to be around.
That's really nice.
And Morag says, my niece and nephew are also just the kindest people. Jamie said, lots of work, but good for you, Priya.
Yes, seriously. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a problem, guys. It's a problem. It is not serving me. Especially because nobody's going to change. It's not like after I have, and not that that really matters either. I feel like it's for the other people in the room. But then I said that to my daughters, right? I'm like, well, I kind of feel like somebody has to say it. She goes, Mom, you think that all of us are not already thinking that in our heads. We're just smart enough to just think it without saying it. And you're assuming that we're not thinking it. And you just have to trust that we are.
This is a skill that I've learned very recently in my life that, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's kind of like, it's even something we talked about today, right? Just the idea of being passive because you kind of know that there isn't anything you can do in a situation and seeing the bigger picture. Like I was telling Priya before the live, because she was like, I have this problem where I just hope, like I hope for the best in the situation. And I said to her, like, I think that is why you always try with so much effort and then you just get disappointed. That one would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just get disappointed like over and over and over because you're hoping that maybe this is the time where everyone will change. But I was like, you have to think about how many years you've been doing this with your family and asking yourself if something is actually going to change even after 20, 30 years of you dealing with the same thing.
Yeah. And isn't that the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result?
Well, it's just a pattern. It's like how, I have toxic patterns that I can't let go of and I'm falling back into, right? I think everybody has like a pattern of thinking that they always fall back into because the one thing that holds them on is the hope that something will change. But I've also learned that to actually create change, that's true change, nothing you do is going to change that. You have to learn how to be patient instead and accept that nothing is going to change. And that's like 100% okay. And you can find peace.
Radical acceptance.
It is radical acceptance. And also finding peace in the fact that, it's totally fine if that nothing has changed around you. What's important is how much you're willing to keep in because it's causing you the most pain.
Yeah.
Right?
It's true. And that definitely comes down to we're getting into these deep conversations, guys. As we move closer into Christmas, there's a balance between festivities and happiness and all the rest. That goes with it.
Yeah.
All the rest.
Amy says, pull out a Gen Z stare when you can't believe someone said something so callous and just go. So anyways, I think I did that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true. And again, I have to start realizing that just because other people aren't saying stuff doesn't mean they're not fully appreciating.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is a problem I have actually, where I think, oh, nobody else sees what I see. Let me tell them.
and everyone's like, Priya.
Nobody wanted to know that. That's why we
so much conflict.
Yeah.
We could have avoided it.
You just kept it to yourself.
No, but you know what? I actually really appreciate that you say something because I always find that I'm also somebody who says something. Yeah. But I also ask myself what battles I'm willing to fight, right? Yeah. Like if I know that the battle has no success, then it's just a cost benefit analysis. So I basically have to ask myself, is it worth this much effort I'm willing to put in to this argument? Yeah. Because I know I'm going to fail and now everybody is just going to be upset that I caused a scene, which is fine. I don't care if they're upset, but am I willing to do the hard work to make people realize that I have a perspective that's correct? No. Yeah, no. I think it's also the fact that, your life is more fulfilling than most of the people. Yes, it is. Within this, right? When I was younger, much younger, and far closer to the chaos than I am now. I remember I was in Pilates class and I was like, oh my God, like we have like Thanksgiving coming up in the family and like this person and that person don't get along and this person and that person don't get along and this person's going to have like an opinion about that person and that's going to be crazy. And I said, I just don't know what to do. And this one lady who was so put together, like she was just the epitome of sophistication and elegance. And she looks at me, she goes, that's why they invented wine. Like as if I was so like clueless. Like that's why you have wine at these events. Well, that's why people drink at these events, right? Yeah. It's a way that like it kind of forces you to dissociate. So you're just like, you know what? Do whatever the hell you want. The wine. Pass the wine. I cannot be bothered with you. Marilyn said, I haven't gotten a strategy for shutting down talk about body image, but honestly, my friends and I don't do that. And we don't make unkind comments about strangers either. If someone in my company should say something rude, I would just give them my look, which she has done. Not to me, but she has done it to show me. Yeah. And, ooh, that's nice together. And which says 1,000 words. And I think definitely with the Prue necklace. Yeah. No, I say things like, well, that's not okay with me. With a big smile on my, that's not going to be okay with me. I usually say, damn, you really must hate yourself. Well, honestly. Must suck what's going on in your brain. Amy says, my spouse and I always have a crazy shit debrief on the way home. Oh yeah, you got to have a debrief. You have to have a crazy shit. Yes, yeah. And Michelle says, thanks, Claire. Oh, because Claire said, speedy recovery, Michelle. And Anita said, blank stare is if it's directed at me because I have gained weight. I have asked, why would you say something like that in a very calm but direct tone? People actually say stuff to you. That takes real nerve. Like, oh, yeah, I've had people tell me that I've gained weight. Yeah. I told you about that one woman who told me I look like a water buffalo, right? Yeah. After you had your kid, right? After I had my kid. Yeah. Look at you, big like water buffalo. Thanks. Thank you. That was the look I was going for. I actually am very inspired by the water buffalo. It's my spirit animal. So the fact that you picked that up with how I looked, thank you. Thank you. Well, I once had someone, we're not going to say who because they might lose their SHIT, actually say to me, oh my God, you look so big, and like was laughing. And then said, I need to draw you a picture of what your body shape looks like right now because it's so funny. We already know who this is. You need to tell me who this is. Oh, yes. Okay, right. That's just crazy. That's definitely a way to make. Oh, and it's not like this person is, Skinny McSkinnerton. Like, it's not like she's a stick on the wall. Okay, what about that? How do you feel about that? It's cute. Kind of the overlap. Yeah, and it really shows off that little section. But I feel like in this case, I would have preferred different colors as good. This is really nice, though, right? Like, isn't this a great look? This dress is beautiful. It has been underrated by us as a business because she's nice. Claire said, try being an empathetic in a family of narcissists. LOL.
Is
Oh,
that Claire?
Claire.
Yes.
We know.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Claire said, that's why it's just me and my cat.
Yeah.
Well, we know. We understand. Michelle says, my husband and I used to do them in an anticipatory fashion. Much better afterwards.
Oh, like you anticipate crazy's gonna be?
Yeah. And Amy said, Priya, the way my mouth just dropped for you, OMG. Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wasn't it a coworker?
Who said that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, a teacher who I worked with. She said, what did she say? She goes, oh, I haven't seen you in such a long time. You're fat like water buffalo. I just went,
Oh my God. You know what a water buffalo is. That's great.
like I didn't know what to say. I assumed, you know what? I chose to give her the benefit of the doubt and assume that maybe it was lost in translation. And in her native tongue, it was like saying you're like the sweetest skinny teddy bear. But it translates.
You are beautiful like water buffalo.
Like the most beautiful water buffalo.
You have hair as soft
as
and silky as water buffalo.
The royal,
the kind eyes
like
body of water buffalo.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I get to choose my narrative, right? That's the one I went with.
You know what? Water buffaloes, they stay being goddesses. And Marilyn says, if someone says something rude to me, I say, tell someone who cares. And I can literally imagine Marilyn going, if someone says something rude to me, I literally say, someone who cares, honey.
You know, as I'm getting older, I find that I have much less of a filter when it comes to that now. Like, I find myself telling it like it is without even stopping and thinking, should I be telling it like it is?
You gotta stop moving the camera.
Well, okay, but I was off center. No, but now I'm perfect. It's perfect. Okay. You're gonna check. No, it is. It's way better.
Okay, it's fine.
So this is a shrug, guys, that I'm wearing martini style.
Jane says it's the high. Okay, I'll check for the high-low right now. Here's 27845, and then there's.
This one is also buttery soft, guys. Patterns are beautiful. Ooh. I think the colors are coming out quite true as well. This one is a sky blue with some navy or a periwinkle. Same with that. It actually looks. Here's something fun, guys. This is a digital print of something that has been hand knit. That's knitting. It's a digital print of knitting. Can they see it over there?
Yes. This is actually, if you've seen our Wabi Sabi ad on Facebook, it's Corey in the kimono suit top from this fabric. Does this one can you just confirm if this one goes with koi? It's in the live.
Yeah.
For Jane. And then there's quite a few comments. Jamie says, absolutely it is. I have heard my kids stand up for people when I'm not around, and it feels so good. You're not going to change some people, but you set an example with everything you do. And I think that's very true. I feel like the difference is now Priya's kids are grown up and they have their own lives.
And they have their own way of coping. Like,
yeah.
So I still see myself as young, but I think for them, I'm an older person who doesn't get it. And all the people their age, they get the subtext undertone of the raised eyebrow, elbow, whatever it is that they use to convey messages now. Everybody else is getting it. And I'm like, nobody's getting it. And they're like, we are sending so many signs that we're getting it. You're missing them all because you're so old.
That's I
think it works with koi because what you're getting is that 1950s teal.
Yeah, definitely.
So it'd be very pretty. You just want to add a necklace in there.
And it's complimentary. It's going to work. Marilyn says, my filter left a long time ago. Jamie said, try talking to them like you talk to your kids. I have actually said, we use kind words in this house, or everyone gets to decide what they should eat. And these get reflected back to you. Heather says, I use the phrase, that's not really any of my business. And I change the subject. Varden Place says, a holiday with the family is not the day to deny yourself. Enjoy that cake. And Morag said, was she old? Senile?
No, she was not old. She was neither old nor senile. She was a supply teacher. And she was like a long-term supply teacher. And I would say she was probably at the time, so she's 10 years older.
Mm-hmm.
But I, at the time, was 25. So she would have been 35, identifying all the water buffalo in the room. Job. We all have a job. We all have a job.
Maybe that's what she did for her thesis in undergrad.
I don't know. She is the water buffalo identifier.
She's the water buffalo whisperer, the WBW. Sabina says, my life has been people telling me how skinny I am, and it's out of my control. I couldn't gain weight, which is also the other side of it.
Oh yeah, that's a problem that people don't give enough credence to. That is also annoying and
equally as frustrating,
equally inappropriate.
And Jane says, that's what I mean by blunt. It just happened in the last 10 years. Wow. The green turncoat. And Jane's okay, that's so funny. So I think that Jane was trying to comment Taraka.
Oh, okay.
And then she just came up with Twerkow. And then the green turncoat. And then Heather says, Jane's creating her own colors.
Like this look. Well, I will check it with Taraka. I think you're right.
That is too funny.
How is it possible that Tarako matches everything?
Guys.
I did not order Tarako for the store, guys. If you want Tarako, you're going to have to order it because I did not believe Shefali.
That's what happens when you don't believe me. I see all. I know all.
Good question about that. So what I did is I put one Ziskabid here to create an angle this way. And then I really like the Ziskabid on the back. So Shefali, this is high, low top. But see how it kind of gives it a point rather than a cape?
Yeah. It's cute.
I kind of like that.
Very cute.
Gotta read the comments here. Imagine that's why she was put on Earth, to identify water buffalo. You're a water buffalo. You're a water buffalo.
You're a water buffalo. Like Oprah. You get a water buffalo. You get a water buffalo. Jacqueline said, is it just me? How did I not see this before? When I looked at the website, it's just not the same. So appreciate the lives. Guys, I chose stuff that I knew would not show well on pictures.
Yeah, honestly, Shefali pulled a piece that I'm going to show it to you. She's coming home with me. She is my present to me for this long weekend. And I'd seen it online, but I hadn't seen it in person. And as soon as I saw it in person, I'm like, yeah. Should I get it? Should I show them?
Yeah, you should get it. Forex is bizarre. Jacqueline says you should actually turn it around and say, thank you for noticing. Usually confuses them to shut them up. That's actually really good. Corey said, I got the Tarako. And Jane said, okay, I bought Koi and Tarako. And Morak said, very cute.
So this, which I thought the colors were amazing. So I am getting this, guys. I think I have a purple that it'll match with, and this gray in the background. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks so good with time.
Show the time of it. Definitely.
So this is my Thanksgiving dinner meal. My Thanksgiving meal outfit. Is that cute?
So cute.
So cute. And Shefali picked it. So Priya, this one. Like
this one good.
This one.
Margaret said Tarako is on my spring wish list.
I think Tarako might have to be on mine too. Look at the deep sigh I get to. Margaret's going to be on mine too. So again, this is the Martha dress if you're looking for just a really easy underpinning.
See, you don't have to be too crazy with pattern with Sorry Not Sorry.
No, you don't. And actually, that was something I wanted to bring up again, because when we first started doing these lives, it was this. It was solid underpinning, throw on a silk, solid underpinning, throw on a silk.
Yeah,
because that was my uniform. And then as I started to get more silk in my closet, as I got more familiar with the colors and the palettes, I started mixing and matching it. And definitely Shefali encouraged me to do that and gave me made it okay. And same with Lorena. Lorena is the master of mixing. Same with Mark.
A lot of you guys. Yeah, like I do feel like it's just something that we've been able to build together.
Yeah.
And I don't think we would have done that if everything didn't fall into place the right time.
But in the beginning, this was what Sorry Not Sorry looked like. It was just a great layer to wear over top of your monochromatic basics. With a great necklace. And literally that's what I would say. I'm like, get a great necklace and a great underpinning and off you go. And this is so pretty, so elegant, so understated. And isn't this one of the ones you can do backwards too? I think it is. It doesn't work as well as the kimono sleeve jacket, but it does work. There. Right, so you can do that too. And then there are so many different hacks with the duster that you can try. Then there's the ones that Margot came up with. Margot is enjoying a fabulous birthday vacation right now.
Cute. Good for you, Margot. Corey says Shefali has a great eye for mixing colors. Why, thank you, Corey.
Really
thank you, Jamie.
She does. She's teaching us all.
What can I say?
Be as fearless as she is.
Obsession pays off.
Did I come up with a new hack for this recently? I did. I don't remember what it was.
Wasn't it the crochet hack? Can you do that with the duster?
Yes, that's what it was. It was tying a knot in it, right?
Yeah. And Corey says, Claire says, super cute, Priya. And Marilyn says, love that dress, Priya. And I think I might have to order time pants, LOL.
I think you get them now because whatever's
get them
on the
right
website
now, Marilyn.
Whatever's on the website is all there is. Like literally, we cannot get any more. So yeah, I ran it through, crocheted it together there. And
Claire says wish list is Tarocco, Koi, Verbena, and Demoiselle. Good choice, ladies.
Excellent choices. I'm really leaning towards Verbena as well because the purple that I have has more red in it, and Verbena has more blue in it. How many pairs of pants is too many pants? Don't answer that anymore.
I know. I have 5 pairs of 4 pairs of Casma now. 4 pairs, yeah.
You'll get more.
I think I'm gonna have 10 by the end of this year.
And you'll wear them every single day.
No, honestly, I do.
Okay, what else shall I pair with me? There is this one. There's another one that is too beautiful. As soon as I saw Shefali pull this one, I'm like, how is this not sold?
And I feel like that's the problem. Like I went through the racks and I like specifically took out stuff and like also the racks there's so much stuff on the racks right now because we just had the sneak peek that this one was just kind of hiding in the dusters and I just took it out and I went, oh my God.
So this has a real Chanel vibe to me because for me, whenever I think of Chanel, they always have midnight blue / black because you want to be able to wear them with both. So whenever I see black and navy paired, I go straight to Chanel. And that's what this kind of reminds me of. Because you have this that you compare with your black outfits, you compare it with your blue outfits. The pattern isn't over the top. It's very subtle. Really pretty. That's just classy. This is a great piece for somebody who's new to Sorry Not Sorry and just says like, I want to get one piece so I can feel that, feeling of being in silk, but it's got to be something that's so versatile that I can wear it as a cover up and I can wear it to work and I can wear it, on the plane and shove it in my purse when I don't need it. This could be that one.
I'm going to tell an interesting story because I always, when a customer comes in and they say to me that they've heard of the brand, but they kind of don't really know what they want to get because they want something that is versatile because, maybe it's a pricier item, but they love everything about the brand. So I pull stuff like this for that customer because they tell me, oh, I wear a lot of navy. I wear a lot of
I know exactly where you're going with
I wear a lot of this. I wear a lot of that. And then they go, oh, this is nice. And then I show them some pieces. They go, this is really cool. Okay, maybe I like this one. So they choose a simple one from what I've chosen. Then they go, okay, I'm going to look through the racks now. And then they pick out the most insanely colored, patterned. Oh my God, I love this.
Honestly, she's not exaggerating. The number of times I've had customers come in and say, I want something that's really subtle, very small print, no flowers, only geometrics, tone on tone, nothing that stands out. And then they go home with this. Literally. So isn't that like a thing where you go in pretending that you don't want something, but you do? Like that's like drugs.
Isn't that like what?
No, it's not. There is a thing.
Isn't that what kids do? It's like when they have a crush on somebody, they bully them more, but they actually really like them.
No, and that's yes, that too. But I'm thinking of that. There is a situation where people go in going like, no, I'm not interested. Like a sex shop. I just
pick out the freakiest.
Yeah, and I just honestly, I actually walked in the wrong store.
I thought this was a grocery store.
And then once they get in there, like, woo!
I was looking for Love Laws, but it's the Love Shop.
It's almost like they've entered the forbidden zone.
Oh, yeah.
Once they're in, they're like,
They're like the secret garden.
It's open for me. Crazy thing.
But it was so funny. I had this lovely customer who I worked with who I chose some pretty subtle, like that same duster, the one before the striped one. There's a long tunic with side ties in that fabric, and it was beautiful, and she really liked it. And then we picked some more subtle ones, and then she said, "Okay, I'm gonna look around the racks," and I said, "Yeah, no problem." She picks out, and I'm sure you guys remember it. It's this gray cardigan. One side is like red and blue flowers. The background is gray, and then the other one is, the poncho in the wabi sabi section that's just stripes.
Yeah.
The other side is that section of stripes.
Yeah.
She picks out that cardigan. She goes, "I love this."
Yeah. Okay. It is the sex shop analogy, guys.
Yeah.
You come in thinking, no, I couldn't ever. And then once you're in, nothing matters.
Yeah. Bethany asked, "What size are the time ones?"
The ones that I was wearing are a size large. What we have left available, I think there's one medium, one small, and one large left. Maybe an extra large. Shefali, can you check?
Where would I find that?
You would just type in time, and it doesn't say pre-order.
Okay.
So this is a sculptural tunic dress over top of a longer dress. In this case, it's the Martha dress. So if you wanted to create some sort of a fall layering thing, you could do something like this as well. If you have just any kind of a dress that has a bit of a flare on the bottom, and then throw this over top.
We only have a small.
Really? Does it say arriving December 13th?
Yeah. Pre-order now for mid-December. We only have a small at the time.
Then they must have just sold.
I think they just sold.
They must have. But I didn't see it come up.
Let's see.
Because right before the live started, I removed one medium, and there was more. There were 4.
I'm checking the orders.
This one's really soft too. The other colors that are in it, so you have all the different shades of blue here. Like kind of more of a green here. And I think that's it for colors. So it's kind of like a forest green with a lighter forest green, and then every shade of blue. There's even some purple in there. Don't know if you guys can see that. Did they sell?
I think so.
Time is a great color. Yeah, this is a beautiful dress. If you were looking for something, especially for travel, I find that this is the dress. This and the baby dolls are the ones that I reach for the most, especially if I know it's going to be super hot out. Because you don't really have to wear all that much underneath, especially when you're wearing a crepe one.
Okay, there's a couple of comments. Oh, thank you, Sabina. You're so sweet. Jane says, "I got Rubino, Tarocco, and Koi. I'm also thinking of zinc." Heather says, "Wow," to the navy stripes. Lorena says, "I admit to being out there. That's my brain, eyes, heart, and soul, ever changing but the same. Planet Claire."
Oh.
And Corey says, "And that's how the addiction starts, with the first piece."
Sadly, it does. I quote one of you again when you said, "But at least it's good, clean fun."
Truly, it is good, clean fun.
You think of all the things that you could do that would hurt your health or hurt the planet. This is not one of them.
Claire said there's some if you click the pre-orders, but it shouldn't be through the pre-orders. It should only be through the other one.
Do you want to come up here for a minute while I look at that?
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not wearing a tank top. Can you pass me the navy?
This one?
Yeah.
Or do you want the longer one?
Maybe the longer one.
And I'm actually going to disappear into the back for a second because I can use that computer quickly.
Okay.
And just figure out what the heck is going on.
You got it.
Oh yeah, you're going to need that. Because she can't put it on in front of the camera, guys.
Oh no. You'd be getting very different viewership if I did that.
That's right. Do you think we can tell the funny story about that one staff member of ours, Dad, who said what he thought that she was doing when she was working for us?
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Guys, this is too funny. Can I even mention names?
No, don't mention names.
Okay. So one of our staff members has been working with us and is doing some editing. And she told her parents that, yeah, while I'm in school, I'm doing this job. I'm like working for a small boutique on James Street North. And, like I do their editing for their social media. And the dad says, seriously, looks at her and says, are you editing porn? Can you believe that? Like, I never crossed my mind. How does one even think of that? That was shocking and interesting. But yeah, how about that? Speaking of Shefali changing her clothes in front of the camera. Maybe we are.
Maybe we are. Who knows?
Should I go check?
Yeah, you're good. Okay, guys, I can see Instagram's comments, but it'll take me a second to see Facebook's and YouTube's.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. So I'm just wearing my. Whoa. Okay, this is good. I'm wearing my Grimalotta pants. I have the longer jazz tank in that indigo color. So I'm gonna just pretend everything is blue. Because this is supposed to be a blue episode. But Priya said this was a blue piece, and I think it's a yes and moment where it's more of a teal and a green. I do think it would work. So I think it's a chiffon high-low. Really, really nice.
Okay, I'm good. I've already figured it out.
Okay. Really pretty. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Very nice.
Look, I'm already back. Oh, I love that.
Cute, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice.
That is a beautiful piece. And it's blue. And look how great it looks with the green. I don't know that I would have thought to pair it with the green.
Well, this is a green.
Yeah.
Right? There's para in there. And then I feel like with the navy, you still get that pop of purple.
It's just such a pretty pairing, and I love it with boots.
Cute. All right.
I'm back.
We're off, guys.
Okay, so if you type in the word time on our website, it will show you two squares. One of them will say pre-order, the other one won't. Actually, wait, it's even easier. One of them will say sold out, and the other one won't. The sold out one is actually the pre-orders which have closed, but I left them on the website because people want to know the dates and things.
Mm-hmm.
The one that does not say sold out is the one that exists. And if you thought there was only one, it's because there's a drop-down menu. So there's one small, and then if you toggle over to medium, there's like two mediums. Toggle to large, there's three larges, and then you choose which size you want to throw in your cart. So yes.
Oh, I see.
I see it.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. So don't pick the sold out ones. Those are the pre-orders. The other one is, it says when you order it, size large, available in December, because we've already ordered it.
Yeah.
But yes, but then after that, time is gone. And from what I've seen, you have to wait 5 years. Because that's
it
how
comes
long
back.
between Mill Pond and time.
Yeah.
Right? So if that's the color you love, it's a 5-year gap.
Do you think it's 5 years or was it 4 years?
I sold what year was I sold it? No, it was back when we were over there.
When I first started, right?
Yeah.
So 4 years. I started 4 years ago.
I thought you'd been with us for 5.
No, it's gonna be 5 next year.
Okay, so it's a 4-year gap, guys.
Yeah.
So time is on a 4-year rotation.
Basically. Yay, Planet Claire. And there's some, if you click pre-orders, thought about Zinc and Lacewing too, says Claire, in response to you, Jane. And then Margaret says, oh, love your boots, Shefali. Thank you. And Claire says, maybe because he watches it, LOL.
Honestly, not gonna lie, that was the first
thing we thought too, yeah.
Like projecting much.
Yep.
But yeah, that was really crazy. That was crazy town.
I feel like it's mainly because it's something that's so different and they don't understand. So rather than to like show pride, they just like insult, because it's like, well, it's not what we expect you to do. What is it? You're just doing something crazy all of a sudden?
I don't know. All I know is I put my parents through it. They thought for sure they had a lawyer. My mom said that to me in the sweetest way possible. No insults. And I am now old enough and mature enough to be able to go, that's so funny. But yeah, so I was talking about my daughter and how, she was, her career and how it was going and stuff. And I said, yeah, like she's doing so well. And, I think that maybe this might happen for her or that might happen for her. And my parents, I was FaceTiming and they go, we used to think that for you too. Did I tell you they said that?
No, I think you did. Yeah.
Like, oh, but yeah, no, I'm really happy with the path I took. But that's so sweet that you thought I got all the potential.
Oh, that's funny.
They really meant it in the kindest way possible.
These aren't Docs. They're actually, it's another brand.
They do look like Docs.
Yeah, they do look like Docs. They're definitely like a.
So if you are somebody who bought Orta This that I am wearing is the exact same shade as Orta. Exact. So what I'm wearing here is the blue sky teal in the Galeen capris with the jazz top. We also have it in a ritzy top if you would like a shorter variety. But if you have Orta, this is the one you want to get for sure if you'd like to have a match set because it's exact.
It's Margaret, it's Bomos. I think it's B-O-U or U-E. It's B-O-E or U-E M-O-S.
Never heard of it.
It's an Italian brand. Yeah.
So this is a teal, the same color as Orta, in a jazz top and the Galeen capris. And I think this opens the door for some of our bluey greens. Now, I think this color in here is Tarocco as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes?
It works with Tarocco for sure.
How is it possible that there's so much Tarocco? It's slightly more blue than Tarocco.
But it still works. Yeah. And Mark said, or maybe she got Tarocco. I bought Tarocco. Mark said, I can't keep up, Jane. Jane said, I have too many. I know I can't either. Thank you. Jamie said she loved my little combination. Mark said, yikes. And
right.
Jane said, yeah. And Claire said, time is on your side. And Claire said, my family only knew how to insult. I'm so excited about all the matching possibilities, Priya.
Yes, I do love a good matchy and when things come together. And this one is just like butter. Yeah, families are a funny thing, eh? Like, I know that I've been on quite a journey with my personal family, and we've all done a lot of learning and growing, and it was a huge journey to get there. And I'm really fortunate that my parents got there because I know a lot of parents do.
No.
And I think even my kids would say that about us is that, Gordon and I, when we got married, we were such kids and we were definitely in survival mode and we were ticking off boxes of, okay, have kids, okay, buy a house, okay, get them to school, make sure they do well in school, make sure there's enough
running
money.
To the finish line.
Yeah, like it was just like bang, bang, bang all the way through. And I think my kids have taught me to just relax a little bit. It's going to be fine. And they kind of forced me into thinking that way. But, not everybody is capable of that growth. It comes back to that China cabinet thing we were talking about last week.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are just terrified to even look in the China cabinet.
Yeah.
I love this piece. In fact, I just did a story that's going to be coming out on it. It is too pretty. So this is a brown, and then this color here is actually a very pale gray. We have slightly lighter brown through here, but this is navy blue. And this is an Isola teal. So you could actually pair it with either. Now, this down here is an Orta teal. This here is basically Demoiselle, right?
Yeah.
Basically. Even though this is Isola.
Like a darker Demoiselle.
Yeah. So it would go really well with this. But it would also work with a navy. So again, it's a piece that you could kind of mix and match into your wardrobe and find different ways. There it is with navy. There.
So what's your plan on handling your family this coming season?
Have a glass of wine route. Trips to the bathroom. Glasses of wine. Oh, I think the dog needs to go out.
Oh, right, because you're taking Sully, right?
Right, yeah. I'm going to bring my crocheting stuff. I may get a whole double bed blanket done in one day. That
Hey, if you want, you can make me a queen.
Maybe I could. Maybe I could. So that's my... and it really, it is my problem if I'm the one having a problem. So I take full ownership of that. So I'm going to figure out how not to have a problem. Right? That's on me.
Doing more than most people who are actually going to have problems and take it out on everyone else.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Claire said it's Flintstone chic.
It is Flintstone chic. This is like a Flintstone piece. I did a post the other day. Actually, I think it came out today. Because I was talking to somebody online and we were talking about fabrics and how they bring back memories. And it really got me thinking about how, especially the 70s fabrics, they make me think of my childhood. So as I was writing the post, I'm like, what else do I associate with that era? And it was really funny because it was roller skating on my driveway with roller skates by Dominion. That was important. And the tongue of the roller skate was tied down so you could slip your foot in and out. And then there used to be these like stuffed dice that were car ornaments that you would hang
Mhm.
from your rear view mirror. Like that was a thing in the 70s. And we would buy those, cut them in half, and you'd have one on each skate.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so it was that. It was listening to vinyl, and it really was vinyl. There was Donny Osmond had just come out with a new album, and the Bay City Rollers, who were so bad looking compared to artists now. Like you would never get away with looking like that now. But they were a little rough looking, like in the not polished sense. Yeah, listening to the Bay City Rollers, getting up and literally having to run downstairs on Saturday mornings to watch cartoons. And I was trying to think of which ones, like Scooby Doo, but then there was another one that I watched called, okay, ladies, you're gonna have to help me. The Grape Ape, Jabberjaw. Do you guys remember any cartoons from Saturday morning cartoons?
So a couple comments. So for this caftan, Jane was wondering if it matches Octopus. And Morag says she loves this caftan. And Morag said it's very artsy, rocks and water. I love it so much. And Corey says skating at roller gardens in Hamilton. Such memories.
Such memories.
And Cheryl said Saturday night.
Oh, SATURDAY. Night. You wouldn't know that. That's
No.
the Bay City Rollers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't know that.
So I would say, to answer the question about Octopus, I have Octopus. Octopus, we decided, was like the inside of a mouse's ear. And I would say this is more gray than that. The inside of the mouse's ear has a little bit more brown in this undertone. Like, would it look good? Yes, it's a neutral. Is it a perfect match? I would say no.
But it's a sheer piece. You could probably get away with it.
Piece,
yeah. Corey said the shmoo.
Oh my god, I forgot about the shmoo. It was like a Casper, like it was like a ghost.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about it.
Other than the fact that it existed.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
And Heather said those are all Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Fat Albert too.
Oh yeah.
And Jamie said Fat Albert was my favorite.
Yeah.
And Jane said, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, this one's really nice.
This is beautiful. So again, we're kind of more into the teals than the blues. What's cool about this is these are all embroidered. You can see them there. Can they see them there?
And then Claire wrote Saturday night.
That's how it goes.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. And Lori said, hey, it's Fat Albert's.
That's how it started.
And Corey said it was white and cute with whiskers.
Yes, like Casper. That's why I was thinking of like Casper. Shmoo. And remember the Smurfs? Now, was the Smurfs that same era or was that a little later? Did you
Smurfs like the
Smurf show?
The Belgian Smurfs? Like the blue ones?
The blue ones.
Like from Belgium.
I don't know that they're from
Belgium. They're from Belgium.
There was Smurfette and Papa Smurf, and we used to collect. That was grade 6. I definitely remember that was grade
1981, 1989. So probably. The TV show.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But before that, there were Smurfs. Because I definitely remember collecting little Smurf figurines in grade 6 in Mr. Smith's.
What year was grade 6 for you?
That's a great question. 10 in grade 5, 79, 80.
80. So this is 81.
81. Yeah, you're right. So it was. Yeah, the Smurfs were Smurfs.
I didn't actually know the Smurfs were Belgium until I went to this like magazine launch with Stefan, and his friend was being featured in this magazine. And so we go, and then I meet a guy there, and I'm checking out his Instagram, and it's all Smurfs. And I was like, oh, like, and you know what's funny? This guy I met, he's really nice, very interesting, very short, very small. So
like a Smurf.
Like a Smurf.
Was he also blue?
No, he wasn't. I was really bummed. But then I asked Stefan, I was like, it's so funny, it's Smurfs. And he was like, yeah, Smurfs are Belgium. And I went, no way.
They totally seemed American to me.
Yeah.
So this is gold thread woven into the silk. It's not itchy, but it is stiffer there in that spot.
Jane said later, 1980 Smurf. Morag said these were cartoons my oldest son would watch, actually.
Wow. Morag, that seems so hard to believe.
I know, right? Corey said they were late 70s. And
does anybody remember any of the other shows?
HR stuff, puff and
Oh
stuff.
my gosh. Okay, that was that was before we moved. We moved out of that house when I was 3. HR Puff and Stuff was I don't even there was Witchy Poo. There were all these like characters, and then they had this storyline. I think it was a television show, but then it was also a movie. They came out with a movie with it. And do you know like the Hamburglar?
Yeah.
Okay. It kind of had that vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's actually fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle says later for me, and Claire says, where you go when things get rough?
Sometimes you gotta go where
Everybody knows
I
your
think you're talking
name.
about Cheers, but I could be wrong.
And Pippi Longstockings. Oh, great movie.
Oh, Pippi Longstocking. Those were the days, guys. It was too much fun. What else did we used to watch? I know we used to
Oh my
watch
God.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh my God.
What, did they think of another one?
This is so crazy.
Yes.
Heather said, okay, les Schrumpfes.
That's how you say Smurfs in French.
I believe so.
Yes.
Les Schrumpfes.
Yeah.
Schrumpfes. Morag said, and this is why I went, oh my God. Or the monkeys.
Oh,
said
yeah.
Margaret.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Morag said, I dated this gorgeous cop, but the first time I walked into his house, I knew it was over because he had pictures and figurines of unicorns everywhere.
Oh, wow. That's a little creepy.
That's definitely a
Oh, really?
yeah. It's the OG. What is it?
Guys, she said the word fetish.
What is
Are we
it
allowed to
called?
say that? Fetish.
Unicorn.
I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
What's that unicorn cartoon that's really it's like on the tip of my tongue?
Charlie?
No. It's like popular now. My Little Pony. It's like the
My Little Pony is innocent.
No. There's a lot of adults that really like
No, come on.
My Little Pony. But this is OG pre My Little Pony.
Really?
Yeah. Partridge Family. Oh, I do know.
Oh, yeah. That was
And the Teletubbies. I love the Teletubbies.
Okay, Teletubbies are my kids' age. They definitely watch
the Oh, yeah. The Teletubbies would play all the time in Dubai. Claire said it's from HR Puff and Stuff. Lorena said Speed Racer, Casper the Friendly Ghost,
Yes,
Roadrunner. Morag said Travis was born in 1981. Oh, and Lorena said Archie's. Oh, Archie's is good.
Is it people you know?
No, it's the next door.
Yeah, are you looking for the Airbnb? It's next door.
She definitely went to the next store.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Kicked me out. Addams Family, Banana Splits.
Oh, Addams Family and the Munsters.
Yeah.
Banana Splits, yeah.
And then Pepe Le Pew, Zoom, JP Patches, Wacky Races, Pink and Sparkly, Pink Panther, love Pink Panther. Flintstones, still I watched Flintstones as a kid. Jetsons, loved the Grease the movie, like Pink Pony Club, Addams Family.
Oh, like the Pink Pony Club is I think tying back to the My Little Pony.
He was very sweet but dumb as a rock. I introduced him to a nurse friend of mine who also was lively but dumb as a rock.
Oh, no.
They are still married, 4 kids.
Oh my God. That is too funny.
That cracks me up. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Corey said Zoom, and Warren said
Zoom. That was a really great show. Okay,
maybe
kids grew up with.
His unicorn interest is innocent.
Just innocent.
If he is as dumb as a rock.
Maybe. Okay, this looks so pretty with the teal and so many colors.
I'm gonna give
this is gorgeous. To wear over this?
No, I'm just giving it to you.
But what if I did? But what if I did?
That's a possibility.
It's a controversial pairing. I don't think I've ever done a high-low top. Guys, I don't hate it. It's kind of fun. High-low top over a baby doll. It's a possibility. I mean, if you happen to have it in your closet anyways.
Might as well make it work.
Might as well. I like it. I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. So yeah, how did we get onto Saturday mornings? Oh, right. So yeah, I did this post, and it really did remind me of what Saturday mornings used to feel like.
Claire said JP Patches was in Seattle. We went to a brunch to meet him.
Wow.
Love that high-low top, and I don't know how I missed it, says Marilyn.
It's really.
And Morag said he looked like He-Man from the cartoon. No way.
Oh my God.
In real life? That's crazy.
But he likes unicorn.
But he liked unicorns. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Two guys who ultimately, I think, may have ended up being gay.
I really liked a guy in high school who was gay. Now he's like uber gay. It's like now he's like he's a twink.
I think the two that I dated are still closeted, but now that I'm a little older and I understand things a bit better, I'm like,
mm.
Okay, maybe I'm going to switch underpinnings. What if I go to that shade?
I think I'm wearing the top you want.
No, there's other ones here. Okay, I'll find one. Okay. Where has the conversation taken us now?
I don't know. It hasn't really gone anywhere just yet.
Okay.
But what was a cartoon that you feel like changed your mindset as a kid? Do you know what I mean? Like you watch something and you're like, life is different now.
Honestly, Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah. Because back then there weren't a lot of sources of learning. Like, we used to watch Animal Kingdom. That was a really big thing.
Yeah, we had Zaboomafoo as a kid.
Yeah. But Animal Kingdom was different. It was this British guy who's very famous, and I can't remember his name, but it used to come on before Walt Disney's Movie of the Week. Mm-hmm. And first you would watch Animal Kingdom, and then you would watch the Movie of the Week. And Family Affair. That's another one.
It's a family affair.
Okay. It is not that one. Okay. Yeah, that was another one that I think. Probably, though, it was Schoolhouse Rock. I learned so much through Schoolhouse Rock when I was really young, and it was information that wasn't really available to me anywhere else. And Reading Rainbow, I learned how to read.
Oh, Reading Rainbow?
I learned how to read. I remember the moment I learned how to read. I guess the TV was on. So we left that house when I was 5. So I must have been 4. And I walked downstairs and they were doing that thing, you guys, for those of you who are old enough to remember, where they had a face on this side of the TV screen and a face on this side of the TV screen. And the face on this side would go like, and the other side would go, air. And they'd go, air, air. And the letters would come closer and closer together until it formed the word where. And then you were supposed to be like, that's how you spell where. So the word was away. And it was, way, way. And I'm like, that's how you make words. That's how it happens. And it was like this light went off in my head.
Wow.
That's the day I learned how to read. It's pretty cool, actually. So TV taught me a lot. TV has been very, very useful.
I agree. TV is useful. Margaret said, with winter coming in sooner than we all want, LOL. Silk, question mark? Do you find the silks get static cling under the parkas?
That's a really great question. I find that a lot of my clothes get staticky, so I guess that's why I hesitated, because I find that my wools get staticky, my silks get staticky. If a thing can get staticky, it does. And what I do is I just use water to get rid of the static. So I'll just find a sink somewhere, wet my hands, and kind of just go like this, and I find it gets rid of the static. I've never, ever had an issue where I found that my silk is clung onto me like saran wrap. Like, I've never had a situation of static that bad. But that could also be where we live. We have a lot of humidity in the air. Maybe in drier areas, it would. I hope that's a good answer. Maybe some of the other ladies can answer with their experience.
Claire said, one of my law friends got drunk with the skipper from Gilligan's Island.
Too cool.
And Claire said, Schoolhouse Rock is the best. Claire said, the Electric Company. Claire said, that's the Electric Company.
That was the Electric Company? Yeah, that's what I was watching.
Yeah, and Jane said, I loved Electric Company. Yeah. There's a couple comments.
So this is the jazz top. I think it's a really good way to move your wardrobe into winter. It's cut just like the jazz tank. So it's a little bit longer. It's A-line. It's more fitted through here. I generally wear a size large in all of these tops by Blue Sky. This is a medium, so it's not my size. It still fits. I like how tight it is across the arms, But for me, like it's just a little more clingy through here. I'd rather have a floaty piece, but I definitely could wear this. Okay, keep going.
Heather says, yes, I'm considering nightshade Casbahs. Morag said, I'm going to have old dating nightmares. I don't envy you, Shefali. That's some nightmares. Yeah. Some pretty interesting lens. But I'm learning. And Morag said, Schoolhouse Rock rocked.
Yeah.
Corey said, sponsored by Mutual of Omaha.
Yes. That's the Animal Kingdoms. And who was the narrator of that? He was like a famous guy.
It was David Attenborough.
Was it David Attenborough?
That's what Heather says.
Yeah.
Jennifer says Marlon Perkins, but I think...
Wait. Marlon Perkins also. They both did. I recognize both those names. Crazy.
Yeah. Jennifer says, I watched Animal Kingdom every week. Electric Company. Jamie said that was the show. It was on PBS here. Morag said we didn't have a TV for Mist if my childhood, but I read everything.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we didn't have a TV for most of my childhood, but I read everything. Jane says she loves Electric Company. Jacqueline says, I carry a purse-sized static guard.
So I'm going to take a second while Shefali's reading those. So if I were looking for a fall outfit, this would be it. I'm wearing my heavyweight linen pants, which are warmer than regular linen pants. I've got a long sleeve bamboo top, which is moisture wicking, temperature regulating, keeps you warm and cool. And it's got the sleeves without looking like too long sleeved. And then I've got the silk over top, which just adds a bit of color, and you get that little flash of color in here. I could probably also do red. That would be really cool.
I would do red pants. I would do red pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of ways to mix it up.
Yeah.
If only I were allowed to use other colors. I would.
No!
But I'm not allowed. So yeah, if you're looking for a way to bring your silks into winter, this is how I would recommend it. I would pair it with a pair of boots, just like Shefali's, like a just above the ankle boot, a pair of heavy linen, and then a couple of layers. You're good to go. Yeah, that's the Electric Company.
Yeah, Claire said Wild Kingdom.
That's what it was.
It was an Animal Kingdom. It was Wild Kingdom. And Sabina says, I grew up without TV in South America. The radio was our TV. It was the best for your creativity and imagination.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh, that's cool that you grew up in South America, Sabina.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Morag said most. Lori said Mr. Dress Up. Corey said,
yeah, Mr. Dress Up was.
Yeah, Corey said no issues with static for me personally. And Heather says, I'm loving Nightshade and Indigo. And Morag said, those are very nice together.
They are very nice together. So here we're trying to focus on blues, but this also has red in it. It has koi, it has uni, it has like a soft beigey pink. It would go well with browns as well. You guys can see the colors in there. It's sheer, which is nice because it gives you a bit of a line. Here it is with the blue necklace, the one, the only, the blue.
Very nice.
This is a really easy, fun look.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like this is going to be, these tops are going to be my uniform with the pants.
Yeah.
I got all the colors that they had. So we have it in red, blue, wheel. Just type in the word jazz. They'll all pop up. Jazz. So I got all the colors I could.
Captain Kangaroo, Mr. Dress Up, and Friendly Giant.
Met Captain Kangaroo. He came to one of my parents' Christmas parties when I was really little.
Really?
Yeah, he was the entertainer at a Christmas party. Like it was like an office work Christmas party.
Okay. I was like,
not our own individual.
I was like, wow, the Patels are connected.
Too much. He came to our tiny little house on the street in Brampton.
God, that's what I was thinking.
So this I would not put as a winter look. It feels a little bright and sunny, but it does kind of work as a spring look, right?
Any day can be spring or summer or winter.
So I do kind of love it.
It's a very beautiful blue piece, though. I felt like actually it would work with time if you wanted to tone it down.
It would work with time, but I think it would work with so many shades of blue. And then this is a gray in there.
Oh, Soul Train is fun.
Oh yeah.
I used to watch Soul Train clips on YouTube. Leah said wig WGG, he at the number one for this. What is the number for the kimono sleeve top? I finally got it. I got it, Leah.
This one is PRG
Yeah.
6605. Oh, speaking of which, we should tell everybody what we're doing next week.
Yes, we should.
We should.
Where are we going to be doing our live next
We're
week,
going to be in
Priya?
Ottawa next week. So if you are an Ottawa person or live close to Ottawa, you can come and see us. We're actually going to do our live from Leah Boone's house, where she has a room dedicated to Three Snouts. Now, you may wonder what Three Snouts is. It is.
What's a Leah Boone?
What is a Leah Boone? So many excellent questions. So there is a person who lives in Ottawa. Her name is Leah Boone. She, along with some other people in Ottawa, have organized a charitable organization called Three Snouts. Three Snouts runs events, and all the money from these events goes towards helping furry friends in the Ottawa region. So basically, it's fundraising. So what she does is we work with Leah. She sells Sorry Not Sorry pieces at her events to her clientele, who are very much like the rest of our clientele, animal lovers, kind, lovely people. And so she's kind of like our person in Ottawa. And she has got a booth at the National Women's Show at the EY Center in Ottawa. And we're going to be with her in her booth on Saturday and Sunday next week. There's also going to be a couple of fashion shows with furry friends involved as well. And on Friday night, we are going to be at her house in the room that's dedicated to Three Snouts, and we're going to do a live from there. We're just going to bring a bunch of pieces from here to show you, so you will be able to purchase them. But if you are in Ottawa, you could definitely come and visit us. It's going to be so much fun. And there's a code that we shared in that post. And we've already posted the post, right?
Yeah.
So in that post, I think somewhere in that post, it tells you I think it's Ottawa Friends.
Yeah, I think it's Ottawa Friends.
I think it's Ottawa Friends 25 or Ottawa Friends something.
I think it's just Ottawa Friends.
If you use that code when you buy the tickets, it's 2 tickets for $22. So that's $11 each.
Or just DM us, guys. We'll give you the code.
Absolutely. And, actually, they can type in Ottawa and they'll get all the information. That's where the information is, guys. If you are on Instagram, type in the word Ottawa and you'll get the information. And it's worth going because it's the women's show. You will get way more than $11 worth of samples there, and you'll find all kinds of really cool products that are geared towards women. And you get to meet me and Shefali, and there's so many pieces that you can try on over there and buy, and the money goes to charity. So
comprende.
Hope that we see you there. There'll be an email going out on Tuesday, right, Shefali?
Yes. Morag said that's very nice together. Leah said, oh yeah. Lorena said Midnight Special, Soul Train, American Bandstand.
Yeah.
Morag said Soul Train. I love this cardigan. How about Tarako? I think Tarako would go really nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
With this piece, you could take it to the Caribbean, says Jacqueline.
Look at Tarako is an unbelievable color.
Morag says, Shefali, you need to learn typos. We're all fluent in it. And Heather says, Manitic.
Yep.
Morag says, learn to read typos. Learn to read typo. And Leah says, Heather, we are newly in Kemptville, but still doing Dickinson days. Congrats on the move. Sweet.
So this has a little bit more, it's a blue, but it's like more like a lyrebird. It's a very, very dark teal with more blue in it. But also because the flowers in it are teal, like a true, almost, actually, I want to say Tarako green, and yellow. That's why it reads more green. So let me hold it up here. Can they see it? The color is not coming out true at all. Color is true. There. You have to get really far away before you see it. I would probably pair this with lyrebird. Even though it is actually navy, by the time all the colors blend, it's lyrebird. What time is it? I've been going strong for a long time.
9:39. Oh.
So, what else do I carry? Oops. Oh, this is actually, it's a lot of blue on blue. That's still nice. So what's cool about this piece is going to be very hard to show you. So it is a jacquard. Oh, yeah, maybe you can see it. It's a jacquard that has stripes. So you're going to see that some of it is more sheer than other parts of it. And that is the way the weave is done. And then what's really cool, and I'm going to try very hard to show you, is on those stripes, in addition to just being a stripe, there is a vine pattern that is also woven into the fabric. So can they see it there? I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yep.
So it really is multi-dimensional in addition to having these ferns or feathers.
Mark said, I thought it was gray. No, it's not gray.
It's not gray. Definitely blue. It's not even teal. It's blue. Fully blue.
It's very nice.
Really pretty.
Okay, if a regular store was selling it, what kind of brand would be selling that kind of piece?
What brand would be selling? Tommy Bahamas.
That's a good one.
Is that the one you would say?
I think so.
Tommy Bahama or I'm kind of thinking Banana Republic, but
I was gonna say Banana Republic for the pattern,
for the pattern, but like it's kind of a little bit more mature.
Yeah, but fun.
I see this in a blouse that has a bow tie on it.
Yeah,
From Banana.
The last one, there must be a huge delay. Oh yeah, that last duster is actually not gray, it's blue.
Yes,
if you look at it close up, yeah.
It is a dark teal, leaning towards blue, but because it has this small pattern on it, your eye blends the colors.
Yeah.
And it ends up looking more green. What else? Oh, this is fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna like it. The nightshade pants. Is this hand painted? No, it just looks like it's hand painted.
Yeah.
It really looks hand painted, but it's not. So the colors we have here are sky blue, lighter sky blue, black, orange. All of these fun colors down here on the panel. That is koi, ambrosia, not the same purple that we have. It is not vetiver. Is it vetiver? Vervain? What's this year's purple?
Verbena?
Verbena. It is not verbena. It has too much red in it.
Mark said from a distance that duster looked like a slate gray.
Yeah.
And it does from a distance. It does. Yeah.
It's a really crazy color. And then we have more blues and reds as well.
I really like this piece.
It's fun.
It's like there's a stained glass panel on it, which I appreciate.
And it really does look hand painted. Like you have to check twice to see that it's not. What color, if we were not having a blue day, what color would you pair this with?
Comparativa.
Really?
Or Kirsch.
So Kirsch. So red or this color.
Koi. Is that koi? I think
it's koi.
Yeah. Or Astra. You could do Astra.
You could definitely do Astra. I feel like you need something that's less washed out than this. Even though that is kind of a little bit in there, it's a little washed out. You need a bolder bottom. Not that it doesn't work.
Could you put time on underneath? Like just put it like hang it. Because I think the dots are time. Are they? They look like time from a distance.
They could be. It doesn't. From here, I'm not reading it.
Yeah, I think I feel like it's not doing anything though. You need a bold.
Yeah, I think like
requires a bold.
But you want to make sure that if you are going to wear this with a bold color, that you're not looking like a clown. Like
I mean, what if I wanted to look like a clown?
You are allowed to look like.
Thank you.
Life is short.
And Morag asks, what is the new spring light blue?
I'll show you the new spring light. Okay, so this is the winter color. This is uni. I think it would look great with uni.
Uni matches the flowers and the dots.
And I feel like it's a little less bold than pairing it with red. But you could do koi as well, which is more of a brownie reddish.
I just want to make that side panel look like it's going all the way down. Maybe Chile is the right color.
We don't have a Chile.
No, like from a couple seasons ago when you had Chile.
Yes. Yeah, so many seasons. Yeah.
Do you see it? It's like slightly tangerine-y. Or not tangerine-y, yeah.
It's a little more brown than this.
That, yeah. Oh no, it's brown. The other one is more tangerine.
Yeah. Maybe pine cone? Maybe.
Oh, what about there's like a purple in the leaves, isn't there?
There is, but it's not vervain.
What about lupine?
Or whatever it is.
Verbena?
It's not verbena.
Lupine?
Lupine, not that one.
No, it's
This one. So this is a very blue purple, and this is more of a red.
you need something more intense.
Like it's
too soft.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a question. What is the new spring blue? Okay, the spring blue is these are all the spring blues. I will show them to you again. Because they are worth seeing. Okay. There is also a mint, which I did not categorize as blue. This is Demoiselle. It's very much like Isola, but a little bit darker. This is Stargaze. It is a navy blue. It is fully a navy blue. It is a dark midnight sky. This is the true bright blue from the season. I would say it's as crisp as Allium was last year, but it's blue instead of purple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, change color. Blue is notorious for changing color. That is accurate. That's the right shade right there. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to try another one that I love fabric for. I don't know what I would wear it with, but do love. This is too beautiful. I think it's the green in there, but I love the green with the blue, and it is soft like silk, guys.
I also like that it from a distance it looks like dragons.
It does. It is. I don't know how this one didn't sell, honestly. Maybe the pictures online didn't do it justice.
I think so.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like it's fun just to look at it. This is one of those pieces that I would want to magic circle. Too pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So you guys can see it's got red, it's got orange, it's got green. It has many, many shades of blue. This is like a leaf green, actually an olive green. It's beautiful. It's fun, but it's not screaming, hey, look at me, I'm made of color.
Yeah.
And you could put a chain magnet if you wanted here. Weren't we doing something with a chain magnet up here too?
Yeah, we were to create that little curvature.
As well. Yeah, and this one's really soft. Okay, should I change underpinnings again? Is it time?
Yes. It's 9:47.
What if I did this with periwinkle?
Yeah, that's sweet. Or you mean not periwinkle, it's
Lisianthus. Lisianthus. What are our ladies talking about?
Nothing much. They're just kind of watching. I think they're just debating.
Fun. So what's everybody doing this long weekend? Is everybody doing family?
I believe so. I'm going to be at home.
You're making a Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, I am. I'm pretty excited. Yes, I am.
It's going to be really fun.
I think so.
There's something nice about doing your first Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I like my own food a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't like when I give someone else the ability to make food and it's not good.
It's hard to screw up turkey though.
Yeah.
In all fairness.
Oh, I'm doing a chicken.
Yeah.
We're doing a chicken.
My mom always does chicken.
Oh yeah.
She roasts like 2 or 3 chickens rather than doing a turkey. Turkey's really hard. Like if you don't get it exactly right, it can be dry.
I'm not a big fan of turkey, I'll be honest. Like turkey and ham, I'll eat it if somebody makes it, but I actually prefer like a rump roast.
Oh yeah.
Or like It's like a nice chicken for me. And I'm gonna do like an elevated version of the one I usually do at home. If I make a
What are you
chicken.
gonna season it with?
I do a mix of like sage and I make a butter out of like garlic and tarragon and
This
I
is not my size. It's not my sauce, guys. Okay, butter, tarragon, sage. So poultry seasoning.
yeah, a bunch of poultry seasonings.
Yeah, do you use fresh?
I try to, yeah.
This one is definitely a size medium. Maybe that other one's not. No, they're both a medium. This is a small. Can you check it for me? It feels so tiny.
It's a medium.
Really?
It might not have been like tried on.
Yeah, maybe
Once you wear a bamboo piece, it will stretch.
Yeah. We'll just move the ladies a little bit. They fit right back to where they were.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Amy said a hedgehog, a grapefruit with toothpick skewers of silver onion, spam, and cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good. I'm taking two friends out on a dinner on Sunday to Das Schnitzel House, formerly Black Forest. Yeah,
who's that?
that was Maryland.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a Hamiltonian.
Um. Oh gosh, no! It moved me out again. I'm coming there. I'm reading what you're doing this holiday season, guys. I promise.
Oh, what am I doing here? I'm doing something.
Eating, said Leah. Soccer tournament. Morak says, I'm so tired. I'm lying in bed watching you use up the last few bits of your energy battery. Jacqueline said, I never get family for Thanksgiving. Mom of boys. Girls always go home to their moms. Very true. Morak says, we do a standing rib roast and a leg of lamb. Sabina says, looking forward to a quiet Toronto. Usually it is on a long weekend. Leah said, love that color on you, Priya. Jamie said, we have a long weekend too, and it's Indigenous People Columbus Day this weekend.
Oh,
yes. And Elizabeth Parker, hey Elizabeth, she says, family dinner, traditional turkey, yum.
Yeah.
And Ellen joined, hey Ellen.
Yeah, this is a great look as well. So this is one of our tunic length caftans with the slits, so our newer style. And then the nice thing about the slit is it does let you just do like a tail if you want. I've used as a skivvy, but you could just use a knot. And then it gives you that asymmetry down here for those days that you want it. This is really pretty too. I think this would go with time.
I think so. Yeah. I think it'd be nice with time. But I actually really, really like it with the Lysianthus.
I love it. Lysianthus was such a great. But yeah, look at time. Time also works. Even though it's not exact, in fact, there is no time in here. It's just the way the colors move together. Can both screens see me? I prefer it with blue, though, the bolder color down there. Yeah, that's the thing with the Bryn Walker colors. That there's always the one that got away. Always.
Got that. Yeah. I feel like there's always going to be a yearning.
Yeah.
I was looking for the right word. The right romantic word.
Yeah, which is good. Keeps you being creative.
Keeps the mind going.
Keeps the mind going.
I sent a video to a friend recently that was like, I sent two videos because I have quite the algorithm. One was like a really stupid video of like this.
A lot.
Okay.
I'm going to go outside and cough.
No.
Are you able to come and it's going to be a cough. Like it's going to be a real.
Why don't you give me a tea? I will do that.
You were too? I think. Yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, I'll be right back, ladies.
Let me tell you this really funny realization I came to. So this is, oh my God, this is a really sweet Georgette. Really beautiful. You have the greens in there. I think this is another Chirocco shade. There's a person standing outside. She went, hi, excuse me. Ooh, that's very nice. Did you do your hacking?
I did. I only scared two people. I warned them first.
Yay.
There's nothing like having somebody coughing around you.
So basically,
I love that together.
I sent 2 memes to a friend of mine. So one was like just a simple, like silly kind of meme that talked about this. It was based on a real video. This couple, I guess, they're having a child. They don't know what the gender is, so they were doing a gender reveal, but they were making content out of it. So the mom goes, "Hi, I'm the mom. I think you're gonna be a girl." And then the dad, he's shirtless the entire video. He goes, "I'm the boss, aka the dad, the man of the house, and I think you're a boy." And then they go through the clips, and then this comedian is making fun of them. So it's a guy shirtless, and then the woman is played by a man, and they've got like a balloon in his belly, and she's like, I'm the mom. I think you're gonna be a girl. And then the dad.
This whole thing sounds crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And they were making fun of how insane this video is because the gender reveal in the actual video that this couple did was this guy who was shirtless. He goes up on a platform. He does like a basically what is it called, like a CrossFit rep, and he takes the CrossFit rep down and he bursts a balloon on the ground.
Oh my god.
That it was like, oh my god, pay attention to me. I'm a man with abs.
That was what the takeaway.
That was the takeaway. Like,
guys, I think you guys need to initiate a slow clap for Shefali. And let me tell you why. Well, guys, I'm going to start it. Here we go. Because this girl, in addition, we got to get faster now. Okay, here we go. In addition to choosing clothes, helping me dress, talking to you guys, managing the phone, managing the computer, and like always being on point, is also working on an assignment for her class on a split screen and is writing lengthy sentences. The so what for me is the morality in business is that morality in business is deeply contextual. Those with fewer resources are often penalized more harshly. So this is going on in addition to all the stuff you're seeing.
Guys, I have a show tonight. I'm seeing this artist I really like called Umru. He's a producer and this is like his first time DJing in a long time. And he's doing a Hamilton show tonight. So I bought tickets and I'm going.
Sabina is giving you a full-on slow clap, and so is Leah. And Lorena says, me Thursday evening conscious dance. Way to go, Lorena. And community friends giving potluck. Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Or a family gathering. Friday and Saturday shopping. Sunday, 5 rhythms, then return home. That sounds like a lovely weekend.
Really nice.
And Morag says, woohoo, you go, Shefali. Yeah, guys, like I cannot believe I did not know she was also writing this. Who is capable of this? Oh, Amy is also giving you a slow clap. And Claire says, with regards to the Casbah pants, you can't catch them all.
Can't catch them all. Can't catch them all. This one's really nice too.
I really love that. How is that not sold? Will that match time?
Yeah, for sure.
Probably, right?
But
I like how all of these blues are kind of interchangeable.
Okay, wait. This is a good color chameleon. Look how different. Like
Yeah.
It looks so green, and now it looks so blue.
Yeah, what a difference.
Color.
Yeah. Now imagine if you paired it with like an Orta or
Where's the are you wearing Isola? No.
Oh, not Isola. Isola's there.
Yeah, but imagine pairing it with the Demoiselle.
Oh, look at it with Demoiselle.
Like, cause the Demoiselle is
It's basically yeah. That is a beautiful top. Can you try it with that jacket, the Darcy jacket that's right there? Like just drape it on.
Oh yeah.
Jane says, wow, Shefali, you can bottle that energy and sell it, and I'd buy it for sure. Ladies, me too. Me too. I am giving lots and lots of claps to Shefali. Don't know how you do these both at the same time. And Margaret Webb says, wow, you are amazing.
No, either. I'm literally hanging on by a thread, though, I will say.
We are counting down her school life for her because she is done. Capital D, done.
I was telling Priya the other day that, like, every day I wake up and I'm exhausted. And I go through the day and I'm exhausted. And what I do, it's kind of like what this technique I learned when I was younger, when I started running more seriously. So you're running, right? You're running.
Yes.
And as you're running, it also, I think with this, it looks really.
And I really did not think the blue was going to work with that. It really does.
Yeah. So
very soft coastal queen look.
Coastal queen look.
Yeah.
But imagine you're running, right? You're going. And then as you're running, you keep, your body is telling you, you must stop. Everything about this sucks so bad. But you're saying to yourself, I'm just going to reach that pole over there and then I'll stop.
Okay. And then you go to the pole, but then you don't actually stop. So you're tricking your brain and you're learning to trick your brain so that you can run longer and farther and farther and farther. Obviously, listening to your body, like don't strain your knees. And I learned that's how I actually started running long distance.
Really?
So I taught this to a friend because I had a friend in undergrad. Hi, Debbie. She's definitely not watching this, but she wanted to learn how to run and she saw that I went on runs. So I taught her the same technique and we would run slowly together. And she's like, I hate this. It's awful. And I'm like, just keep going, just keep going. And now she's like so fit. She runs all the time. She's very active. But this was like 6 years ago when I was teaching her this.
I'll just think about it. I'll still get to think about it, Steve. So, this is funny. So first of all, Sabina says, Shefali, you are an athlete of life, a great athlete of life. And Morag says, that was my day. And I think let me just get to the post. I will get to that post and then I will get to the next post.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I do every day is I wake up and I say, okay, what's my first post? What's my next post? What's the next tree I have to cross?
Okay, Shefali, at some point you are going to have to stop living life like that.
Well, yeah, in 7 weeks I'll stop.
Yes, please do. Yeah. Did you want me to come back over there?
Yeah, I think let's do that.
Okay. Because you have to finish writing this?
Yeah, I have to send it.
Oh, wait, we have another comment. Except that they were trees. What? Except they were trees.
Except they were trees.
Except they were trees. Oh, that was the hike. She went on a hike.
Oh, yeah, she did go on a hike. Yeah.
Okay, so this we've seen you. That's pretty. Yeah, this actually would have been different with nightshade. Right?
It's nice together though. It's the right tone.
It is the right tone. Yeah, like that almost looks like
you need a lighter top in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you can get away with
like
it.
a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
So cute.
White might be too stark.
Gray.
Gray t-shirt for sure.
Gray
for surezies.
This is really pretty. Can it be worn with these?
It's nice.
I think so.
Yeah, I think yes.
This one we've seen. This is beautiful. How did this one not sell? So the colors on this are different shades of blue, black, and then kind of like it's just indigos. But what's cool about it is all the circles. Here we go. And there's actually circles underneath. It's a print on a print. So there's circles under there and they are printed on. They're not woven into the fabric.
Mm-hmm.
So soft though. I love this. Like, I find that dressing like this is just way too easy. Like, you just put on two, like, basics that kind of coordinate, and then you throw a silk over top, and it's so easy to look put together. It's kind of effortless. Because I never would have thought of putting these together, but, like, if I literally just grabbed something out of my closet, it works. And then you did that tie thing, eh? Where you tie it.
Yeah, because I really like some of the patterns in the front.
Yeah. Yeah, there, you do it there.
Oh, maybe I'll show that same cardigan look with the fun belt I got, guys.
Oh, Shefali bought a belt, guys.
It's a really cute diesel belt. Okay. Gotta go there.
Well, if you do that, I will grab a magnet. Seems like a good time to use magnets. So that's another way if you want. I think I might have to lower that a smidge. Lower the magnets. Sorry, were you going to use this one? There. So I put the magnet right on the point, if you can see. So it kind of gives it a different look.
Very sweet.
Okay, let me move it out your way. So the last magnets I showed you were turquoise, and these ones are the blue faceted magnets.
Okay, guys. So I got this fun belt. It's a diesel belt, and it's got a massive rose in the front. It's just a giant metal rose.
Aww. Lorena wrote a really nice thing for Morag. Living our life until our last breath.
Truly. It's the only way to do it sometimes.
So you got that secondhand vintage store? Was that from Vintage Soul Geek?
No, this was from Reload.
Oh. I like the leather on it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Well, diesel was really good. I didn't actually know that they made belts like this, but I feel like this is an older.
Yeah, I love that rose
Style.
motif on that, especially with the silks, which have the roses, and it gives you that juxtaposition.
Okay, imagine that I actually buttoned it properly. But that's sweet, right?
That is so sweet. That is so sweet.
Just do a bit of this. You can actually, this is like you can move around. Okay.
Oh, bye, Lorena. Have a great weekend.
Bye, Lorena. Thanks for joining.
I kind of love that. Now that's at your natural waist, right?
Yeah, this is my natural waist. That's how high my natural waist
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
What if you dropped it down a bit?
Down. Here.
Shefali said, "Oh, here, I brought this and you could try it on." I'm like, I think it's cute that you think that would fit me. Lorena, Morag says, Lorena, we have to keep moving and moving in nature. And in nature, it's so much easier, I think is what
Yeah.
it is. Just, oh, it's 10:04. It is wrap it up time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my final look.
This is going to be my final look. Ta-da! We hope you enjoyed our Blue Day, everybody. Enjoy your long weekend, however you choose to celebrate it. Enjoy your family in whatever ways that they're enjoyable. Because they are.
With wine.
Enjoy your family with
Beverages.
wine.
Food.
Families go better with wine. Yeah.
Very true. That's like definitely on a mug.
That's on a mug or a t-shirt.
or a wine
somewhere,
glass. Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Have a fabulous weekend. We love you. Take care.
Bye-bye.